So this is a short one. That's really, really weird. I just saw a guy with a wow, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, I don't know if you guys ever saw Tenet, T-E-N-E-T. It was with Denzel Washington's son and Christopher Nolan. Pretty complex movie. The movie's told on 3 timelines: the present, the past, and the future. But one telling thing about that movie was the masks. You remember the oxygen mask things they used to wear when they used to go in the future? It was crazy. That movie was released in 2020 around the same time of the 1/9 thing, yeah? You know what I mean? So it was almost like it foreshadowed it, and now like it kind of like in that movie they were wearing the mask, and for large chunks of the movie they just had these masks on and stuff, and it was like, I don't really understand why. And you know, a few seconds later in the real world everybody had to wear masks. And I think that movies always, if you know how propaganda works, they always foreshadow things to come, you know. Like so many movies, you know, it always foreshadows things to come. Always. It's what they've always done, it's what they'll always do. And he's in another movie now. It's called The Creator, which will be released soon, which is a movie about AI attacking mankind, or there's going to be some sort of battle between man and AI. So all I say is buckle up, because these Hollywood people, they plugged into the system, and their job as Ministry of Information is to prepare the collective mind for what's about to come. So when it comes, it doesn't shock them, it doesn't get them to revolt, because it's already normalized in movies. I remember the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Subconscious can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. So you watch the movie, it thinks it's real, and then you tell it that I wasn't real. Then when it sees it happening, when it's real, when you actually see it with your conscious mind, when it's happening and it's real, and your subconscious mind is like your mind is going into haywire, it kind of levels off, because it's like, oh, we've seen this before. Yeah, and that's the reason why they always like foreshadow things. They tell you things that are yet to come. It's like preparing the mind. But it's what they do, you know. And I feel like there's the Washington's son. He plays the role of bringing in, or like things that, you know, yet to happen in the collective. He's the one that brings it to the fore. I think that's his role as an actor. And they all have roles. I mean, even Keanu Reeves always, he's depicted by Sirius, the dog star. And I'm gonna make a video on that one day. Every movie he's ever been in, there is some reference to Sirius, the dog star. Every single one. And I'm a big fan of his, and I've seen a lot of his movies, and I will tell you this now, every single one, even the old ones, there's a dog. He plays the role of Sirius astronomically. You know how Sirius follows Orion, and he's opposite Lepus, the rabbit, and stuff like that. I'll make a video on that. If you don't believe me, yeah, watch some of his movies and then try and see yourself. I mean, John Wick is the whole reason for him turning into Baba Yaga, the assassin or the hunter. Wasn't it because his dog got killed? That was the whole reason he went into like this crazy. He lost his wife, he didn't snap. It was his dog that made him snap. You know, it's crazy. The Matrix. If you go to the scene where he goes to see the Oracle to find out whether he's the one, and he talks to the boy, and the boy tells him there is no spoon. Pay attention to what's on the TV and on his positioning. But before you do this is not for the uninitiated, so please do some work, do some work on the constellations and their positioning and what they look like. Then you can check this out. But anyway, it's just a short one, so yeah, be mindful. You're gonna try and do some AI nonsense.